Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4, the real art of war. Ooh yeah. So, one of the things I'm curious about here, okay, that's fine, is, can't remember if this works. If I transfer both of these occupations over to Bulgaria, or into Serbia, can I piece these out so that Serbia will full annex Bulgaria? Does that work? I know you can do individual provinces. I just don't know about a full annexation. No, we're going to give it a try. Yeah, we'll leave it on speed 3. Cross our fingers that work. Meanwhile, we've got maybe just one province, maybe 2 provinces of Austria left to go. Oh, we lost one of our generals. That's too bad. Our generals are like super pros. Warriors of the Catholic Faith. All right. I'll take some free units. What the hell? On the siege of Baden. Great. Great, great, great. So, we have no unrest here. Why? Really? Tolerance. Sweet. Then let me just move into friendly territory, which has enough supply limit, and that'll be okay. Again, I'm gonna do this sort of like twitchy back and forth thing to try to find enemy provinces that are not occupied. That's what I should be asking Paradox for. There might be a mode, but like here you see enemy provinces, but it doesn't indicate if it's actually occupied. Like I kind of want it. I guess you can't have it striped because this shows like core and claim differences, so you can't do that. I don't know. Anyway, that's the. Oh, there's my free dudes down here, which is nice. Could start to send some people over to Emirati. If we can release a few of those sieges, just for cuz. That battle is not significant. We are sieging some stuff over here. Okay, that's fine. The Highlands are now being sieged. Oh, all of Great Britain. We do have to de-siege that. Liège. Let's see here. So, again, I can probably just eat these guys. We won the siege of Modena. Right, okay. I start getting rid of some of these mercs. Not that we have big money problems. We mostly have manpower problems. Lost siege of Ulster. Palatinate is being a jerky face. And we're almost out of manpower. I mean, considering how many people we probably gained over the course of the war, we had a total manpower cap of like 500,000. Probably went through like 750,000 troops. Actually, war's gone on like 10 years. So we fully replenished our manpower. It's like 1 million people have died over the course of this war. On our side alone. Lost siege of Ayrshire. That's a bigger skirmish. Do you have any heavies in there? No, in fact, I have heavies. Looks like we're going to sink some of the Portuguese navy. That's really good. Oh, we're finally getting called for peace. I wonder for which war. Oh, we hit 100% with Austria. Nice. Okay, hang on though. Hang on. We gotta finish a couple of other things. So Emirati, we're probably not gonna get anything from them in a separate piece. Liège, we should be able to full annex. Oh, this is fucking beautiful. So we're just gonna wait until this siege finishes, and then we can separate piece them out, and then we'll separate piece out Austria. Nice to actually take a chunk out of the Portuguese navy while we've got a chance here. Here, English channel. I mean, I don't care for the war score anymore, but damaging them is nice. I'm actually going to pull back with these guys, make sure we don't lose some random dudes to some Emirati army. Alright, we've got that. So, yeah, so that's what I'm not sure about is... Ah, there we go. Liège, sue for peace. I will full annex you. Boop. Lovely. And demand. Only for themselves. As well. Now, we don't really have a connection here, do we? Because the Netherlands, France... But we're probably looking to take Luxembourg really soon. So I think that's going to be okay. Before I go to war with France, I have to start coring the Gold Coast. But I could start working the core in Alsace. Which, to me, since I don't need to finish those sieges, I'm going to go ahead and throw like 30 dudes in Alsace to deal with any rebellions that might pop up. Although, again, there's no unrest, which I don't understand, but I'll still put some dudes there. Over here, we're going to move these guys into Tyrol. You can move over to here. We're going to try to cut back on as much attrition as we can. We really don't need to finish that siege at all, because we can't separate piece them out. Let's just have you stand in friendly territory. Yeah, so, okay, we have... Yeah, that went. Is there any reason to not instantly piece out Austria, then? Again, if I check, there's one separate side piece available. So, no, we're going to go ahead and do that. So, Poland becomes my vassal. It's only 61 points. Definitely worthwhile doing. Meanwhile, over here, we really want to be able to connect up to Alsace, which probably needs at least Baden. Now, how overextended are we? Well, we don't have admin points. I wonder if there's anyone I can... Who is this? Switzerland. How many points do I have left? 36? Sort by war score over here. Bavaria. Where? I don't even see it. Shouldn't it be highlighting? That's weird. I don't remember where Bavaria is. Find province. That's right here. Is that the one province, really? Is Bavaria solo? I think it is. Gives its claims in a few different places, but none of that matters. Actually, we could just annex this and release... No, we're not going to do that. Oops, not diplomatic cost. Switzerland, though. There's a lot of Switzerland. It gives me more borders against France, which is good. Can I throw in... Yeah. I can't do both. What about if I just did Sungao? Yes, that's worth a little bit more. This would bring us to 98. So it'd allow me to connect up to here, which is really good. Alright. You give me Baden, Sungao. Poland becomes my vassal. Switzerland becomes my vassal. Cost me 100 points. I got an extra couple of things to core. Not a big deal. Give me a couple of $100 as well, just to say. I like it. There's probably some other crazy peace deal that can be done. And certainly... Oh. Does this no longer includes releasing Wallachia? So releasing Wallachia hurts Austria a fair bit, probably. But this probably makes me a lot more powerful. And I'm taking 2 provinces away from them as well. More importantly, gaining some relatively useful allies. All these mountains become friendly territory, which also help against France and different things. I think I'm okay with this. Lots of aggressive expansion. But really, at this point, who's going to stop me? It's curious, is Lithuania going to be in the list? Probably. Yeah, 21 aggressive expansion against Lithuania. They hadn't pieced out separately. There we go. 100% war score for revoking imperial reforms. Wow, so sick. Alright, let's do it. Bam! Alright, trade disputes. Who's black flagged? You over here. I will get you to move into... that will not work. Yeah, move this way. Otherwise, you'll just get to the edge and then stop. And I would rather sort of be connected over here. You're already moving into friendly territory, as are you, as are you. I'll have to recheck my army state in a second. Meanwhile... Support independence for a disloyal subject of Switzerland. Okay, but Switzerland can't declare war on me now, I'm assuming, because they almost certainly have a truce. Sucking up to them makes no difference one way or another. Papal States, military coalition. Hungary. Alright, that's fine. And I should just declare war on some of these fools now and reset it. Let's go ahead and actually move into Rask over here. Sicily. See, I'm not concerned, you guys. Certainly, once, so in like 15 years, the coalition is going to be pretty scary, because at that point, Austria, everyone will come back in, we'll get another one of these wars. Spain is currently getting its ass kicked by France, which makes me really happy. Oh, one thing I talked about. Yeah, it'll cost me a little bit of military power, but I think it's worthwhile. I'm going to get some more defensive places in Tyrol, just because it's such an important little province. So, the idea here... Finish these sieges. Speed this up. Go. Alright, de-siege that. Oh, Gold Coast. Can I start coring you again? No, I don't have the points. Soon, though. I have the level 3. Am I getting rid of the idea? No, alright. But yes, I have to start coring the Gold Coast ASAP. Alright, won the siege. We got 100%. So, right now, I could full annex them. But what I want to do, and I don't know if this will work, is if I switch the occupation to Serbia. Now, can I get you... Wait, what? Now there's no option to full annex at all? This is stupid. This is actually broken. I mean, I can understand not wanting to let your vassals full annex, but then there should maybe still be a full annex that goes to me. Because now there's no way for me to reoccupy this. I guess I can turn you into a vassal. I don't want another vassal, though. Fine. Serbia gets 1 province. Good enough. I will take all your money. You have no relationships to anyone. Can't get you to revoke any cores. Why not? And then I can get a 1 province. I could probably soak you in, because I don't know if you have, like, aggressive expansion or other things. A little bit. But not that badly. I might be able to soak you in a reasonable amount of time. Wow, those are some real rebels they've got going on in Epirus. No, you know, this is fine. I mean, I could have full annexed them, but already I'm capped on admin points. I don't want another vassal. I think this is good enough. We'll just give it to Serbia, and that'll be okay. It's still got the advantage that it actually connects all this land for me. Which is actually really handy. It's a tiny little war deal, but that's fine. Can I get you to... No, I can't get you to war reparations either. Why? Is it because... Oh, hold on. I still have the vassal thing. Shit. Clear that. Alright, yes, I don't want the vassal. Oh, that was dangerous. Give me war reparations. Now, revoke some cores. It'll cost me some... you know what? Who cares about cores? Cost me more Diplo points. The war reparations are good. So, you will give your 1 province, Serbia. You'll give me your tax money and some cash on hand. And I'm happy with that. Almost F that up. I mean, it wouldn't have been tragic, but it hardly seems like there would have been much reason for me to vassalize this little guy. In hindsight, would it have been a better annex? No, I'm actually quite happy with this. Save some admin points, which I need to use for France and all kinds of other things. So, no, that's groovy. And pull back my troops. Like, look, like our land goes all the way here. Zoom, 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 zoom. And then you technically have to go into Serbia at this point. But we've got the, what's that name? Oh, there's that European Union name where you can go through all the borders that starts with S. And I can never remember it. Like Schwinging or Schlushing or anyway. It's one of those things. Shenging? Shenjing? Fuck. It sounds Chinese. I can't remember what it is. But that thing where, you know, you can go everywhere in Europe all the time. Except where you can't. Mostly the UK. Because they're different. They're like the Mongols of Europe. I mean that in the best possible way. Trade fleet. So, let's start to send some of you guys to the Seville trade node. We have lots of money. We're not currently in a war. Let's go nuts. Build a bunch more light ships. We'll get a bunch more pop-ups, of course, but we want to rebuild our trade fleet. Meanwhile, anyone here who has some mercs, we're going to try to drop you behind. Unload you. I mean, we're not at our force limit, and we don't have unlimited amounts of manpower, but we may as well save a few bucks. We currently have enough to win a war against France. Our truce expires in, I believe, 4 years. Yes. And they... First of all, if we declare war on them instantly, then they'll never have a chance to join a coalition. And the coalition they'd be able to join right now would not actually be that scary. They have no reasonable allies. I like it. I like it a lot. You. Yep. Gonna cancel those guys. Support independence for Poland. Yeah, well. Again, I think they're truced. I don't think they can declare right now, unless they truce broke. So it's going to be 15 years before that happens. It wouldn't surprise me if we get an alliance war that triggers based on a call for independence, which would actually be really annoying. Or coalition war. When I say alliance war, I can lose the statesman, which is my diplo rep guy. Huh. I can get more trade efficiency. Oh, at the cost of a bunch of diplo points. You know what? Let's just take the prestige hit. It's fine. Let's take a look at our vassals. We might be able to... I don't know how long I've had Burgundy. I can annex you. I can also do Provence. It would be nice if I could do one of the smaller ones. Bohemia's not even that small, though. Actually, if I had improved relations with these guys, I'd be able to annex them right now, which would be quite nice. Wurzburg is pretty far. We've got some free diplomats. Let's go ahead and suck up to you. And actually, let's do Serbia, because you will like me quite a bit. You should be okay once I do that. I mean, I guess there's no reason to not... They're not that big. Annex. We'll do that, and we could do an improve relations here, but then that would occupy all our diplomats, which I don't like doing. We can go and grab time to fabricate. Diplomatic annexation cost actually might be vaguely relevant. A lot of these things might be vaguely relevant, but I don't think we'll have a chance to do it. I'm actually going to gap the diplo technology at this point. Next level will give us more trade efficiency, which is really nice. Crimea wants access. Oh, no, they don't want it anymore. Oh, I am not paused. Let's go to speed 3. That'll be fine. I don't think we've got anyone black flag. Doesn't look like it. We can release more mercs. And we kind of have unlimited money right now. But we're going to be, again, there's going to be at least 4 years of peace here, so there doesn't seem to be much sense in keeping the mercs around. I mean, unless something else happens. We have no infantry at all at this group. Lost our royal marriage with Burgundy. That's fine. Oh, they're getting some rebels, which is kind of annoying. But we'll hopefully annex them relatively quickly. Can we build troops? We don't have a core here? No. No, we cannot. And I can't get over there anymore right now. Yeah, it's kind of a sucky configuration. I didn't realize that. I'll have to bring all my troops together and kind of do a big rebalance. But if we take a look at the diplomat mode now. Hey, thank you, Burgundy. We're looking pretty good. Actually, you have an heir. Monarch death, regency. Nah, that's a shame. That is a shame. So we've got all of our vassals. The one alliance we have. We no longer have our alliance with France. We've got some land overseas as well. Although the problem is, like, Canada keeps getting in these coalition wars, and they are goddamn dangerous. Although, no. I guess Canada hasn't been in one of these. I might be able to just improve relations with Canada and actually get them on my side in the future. We get the next Diplotech right away. I'm going to go ahead and make that jump. I got 4 years to gain some more points. We're actually making some pretty good points right now. Despite the fact that we're currently annexing, which costs us some points. We're doing 3 per month, but that's going to be okay. And then that's going to free up a relationship, which means lots of Diplo points for our future peace deals. Mostly with France. So Lithuania, we are still allied, right? Yeah. So if I get declared on, you will still be around, which is nice. You got your military tech 26. We are behind on military tech because we did so much force marching. I'm really hoping we have no one with force march turned on. I'm pretty sure it would show F there. If I take a look at my budget screen, I've got no mercs, good, no reinforcements, making 150 bucks a month. That's at full military maintenance, which I don't need. Go ahead and bring that down. I'm going to pull back with some of these troops, though. You go there. You go there. You go there. I just don't like having them right on the border when a war might break out. I feel a little bit uneasy when I'm at minimal maintenance. And then if we take a look at our force limit situation, we are almost 100 troops down. So one thing to check is my total count over here. We've got basically even infantry and mortars, which is okay, especially if we've got enough combat width. The other thing we can do with our culture points is we can culture convert some stuff, but I'm not going to do that now. So anyway, all that to say, I will create another balanced army, 2210. Oh, it's only 10. Yeah, which actually is fine. And I'll go ahead and build these guys like relatively on the front, somewhere over there. Good stuff. Okay, more of our trade fleets are arriving. We'll get a bunch of those pop-ups as they all show up more or less at the same time. And you guys are going to go to the civil trade node. Oh, a bit of lag. I think it was just auto-saving. No. A lot of pop-ups. I think it canceled me out of this, though. That was kind of annoying. Go to civil. Also, I should have enough points. I got to start coring the Gold Coast. That's very important. If I go to the Gold Coast, is there any chance they'll get a rebellion? No. Thank you very much. That's good. I don't necessarily care to own the Gold Coast anymore. I'm not going for 100% ownership of France, but especially since I don't really have merchants that can go down there. Like, if I did, it would be a very different thing, but I'm not doing the merchant thing, so holdings in Africa are not really valuable because their main purpose is to turn into trade companies and use them to this military ship of you meet up in Skana, and to use them to get bonus merchants and to help direct more trade. That's their primary purpose in life. Having 2 armies in Normandy is not going to be good. They're going to get flattened as soon as the war starts with France. Not necessarily. I can have them, say, in Champagne, which is going to be right next to Burgundy, where I'm going to inherit their troops. Not going to inherit their manpower, which still seems like it'd be nice if they have a bunch of manpower in the pool, at least some of them might join me when we integrate, but I still get their troops, so that counts as something. So we got 4 years, or 3 years now. A fair chunk of our manpower will go, and just to fight France, we will be okay with that. They do have, they're a couple of tech levels ahead of us. I mean, we should be 25. They might be 27 by then, which kind of sucks, but the next tech level is pretty important. We will have a bigger army. Plus, we've got our vassals, some of which have higher tech than we do. In fact, that's, you know, losing Burgundy there kind of sucks. Poland will be in on this, though. That's nice. Demand unlawful territory. No. I refuse. Let's start coring some more places. Especially the stuff that belonged to Austria specifically. We can wait on Liège a little bit, because Austria doesn't have a core there. So even if we get into another war, we'll never not be able to core Liège. Freeze financial aid. More ships are coming in. We get a lot of those pop-ups still for a little while. A little breathing room for our empire. 524 manpower. Armies are reassembling. Navies are reassembling. That we can merge these guys together. Oh, right, and I'm building my new army too. I think I built one stack of what, like the 2010-2, so 32 people. I'll probably want to build a few more actually, but I don't have to rush to it. Can't believe we're still in 2nd place overall in score. What is this bullshit? Score comparison. France is still #1. Now, that being said, I'm making twice as many points as they are, but they're still 600 points ahead of me. Like, it is ridiculous how many points France had. I mean, points don't necessarily mean anything, and for a long time, I didn't have the Diplo rating. Right now, I'm #1 in Diplo, #1 in admin, #1 in military, by far. France is legit 2nd place in... Oh, not in admin, actually. Actually, 4th in admin. What about Diplo rating? Really low. I don't have any navy to speak of. So we are #1 everywhere, which is good. We've got some lingering effects from some of our other wars. Actually, we got more. We're currently getting more Diplo rating from the Bulgarian jihad against Serbia. Wonder if it's because it's the last one I pieced out on, or because it was a defensive war that it sort of counted as something. I don't know. All right, France is doing some things. Everyone's doing some things. Well, that's what I could be doing with my extra diplomat, which I don't actually have. Never mind. Let's say I could fabricate claims all over France. I should be doing that. I don't... Oh, we'll take Diplo power, actually. A bit rude, in a sense, but whatever. I'm not going to bring in Serbia quite yet, just because they are... I got to wait 10 years anyway. I don't know if it matters bringing in Canada. No, look at that. I can ally Canada. Which I like the plan for, because when I go to the wars with everyone else, Spain and Portugal over here, they run roughshod all over Vinland and the 13 colonies, for example. This actually would be a very helpful alliance. It's an extra diplomatic relationship. But I bet you they're pretty strong. Let's check the military situation here. Because they have, like, basically free land. That they got 50k troops, 37,000. That has their navy. 8 heavies. I mean, it's not tremendous. But it will stop bullshit things from happening in New World. I really like this alliance. I'm gonna go for it. I don't suppose I can royal marry you. Distance between borders. Well, we'll keep improving relationships with you. It might become a possibility. Maybe you'll offer it to me. I don't know. But, you know, in this world, we need a few alliances here and there. And I like the fact that it'll stop bad shit from happening over here. Also, if one of these guys decides to declare independence, we'll be in better shape. It does suck that Vinland's having a bit of a peasant revolt issue. That is really bad. Most likely, Portugal and Spain will have troops stuck here, like, until the next war, which will be black flagged and therefore not being able to participate in the war. It's always fun. Go ahead and fabricate some claims all over France here. We want to grab some stuff over here. Let's grab Luxembourg, if nothing else. We'll also need to make sure we've got a claim on Ile-de-France itself, which we've got. How long is it going to last? Gotta wait for the autosave. Ah, excellent. Once we're in a war, it'll stay there. The important thing is we're still going to have the claim when the war starts, because we can start a war in 1740 and we get the claim until 52. Well, we're going to put a cut in the video right here. Obviously, things ain't bad, you guys. I mean, I don't want to be overconfident, but I think we're kind of kicking a lot of ass. I'm happy we won that war. It was a sloppy war. I lost a lot of time and resources in that war. It also means we're not going to be able to do our thing of converting the culture of Paris, but we'll still be able to take Paris and claim Paris, or core Paris, which will be fine. And it would be really nice to eliminate some of the border gore in the north here. In particular, it would be nice, and that would require some war against the Netherlands and things. It would be nice to grab more of the northern coast, but after the war with France, I suspect I won't be starting so many wars. I won't need to, because people will most likely be declaring wars on me. Russia is a possibility. Although, on the other hand, I would really prefer to keep them out of the coalition stuff, just because that would start to be a little bit hectic. So they are a target, and I mean, they are also a rival, so there's a lot of possibility there. But yeah, they'll start some stuff over here, and I just want to make sure I'm at full strength and can fight them back. So after we take Paris and whatever we can from France, it's a possibility we may end up cruising until the end of the game. By cruising, I mean fighting at least 3 or 4 wars, but they'll be defensive wars that we will then win and crush. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.